Hello students, let us continue with chapter 2 polynomials of standard 10. Today we will study about the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of a polynomial. Relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of a polynomial. Let us take number 1, quadratic polynomial. Let the given quadratic polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c. Now since it is a quadratic polynomial, therefore it will have two zeros. Let alpha and beta be the zeros of the quadratic polynomial px. Now, if alpha and beta are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, then we can write the given polynomial px equals to ax square plus bx plus c in the form of k x minus alpha into x minus beta, where k is a constant. Now students, there must be a question that why to write k. Now this value of k can be any real number that is common to the given quadratic expression. Let us take an example. Suppose a quadratic polynomial px is 2x square minus 8x plus 6. Now to factorize a quadratic expression or equation, what the first step is to take out the common terms. So here in this expression the common term is 2. So after taking out 2 common, we are left with x square minus 4x plus 3, and when we factorize it, we are getting this quadratic expression as 2 into x minus 1 into x minus 3. So if I compare with this, the general form of the quadratic equation, we can say k equals to 2, alpha equals to 1 and beta is equals to 3. Therefore, when px equals to 0, we will write that this term equals to 0, and hence x minus 1 equals to 0 or x minus 3 equal to 0 implies x equals to 1 or x is equal to 3. That is 1 and 3 are the zeros of this given quadratic polynomial. So this k has to be written whenever you write this given expression in terms of alpha and beta, I mean factors of x minus alpha and x minus beta. Let us proceed further. Let us expand it. So this will be k x into x minus beta minus alpha into x minus beta. So this will be equals to k x square minus of beta x minus of alpha x plus of alpha beta. So this will be equals to k x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus of alpha beta. Now this I can write as, now open the bracket, now kx square minus of k alpha plus beta into x plus k alpha beta. Let us make it equation number 1. Now equating, now this px is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Now we will equate both the terms, I mean the like terms. So after this we will be writing equating like terms. Now if we equate the like terms, we will be getting, say x square coefficient is k and x square coefficient is a. We will be getting k equals to a. Here x coefficient is minus of k alpha plus beta and x coefficient is b over here. So I will be writing over here k into alpha plus beta equals to b. Now value of k is a. So we will be writing over here a into alpha plus beta is equals to b. Now take care over here minus k it is. So I will be writing over here, in place of k I am writing a. So minus of a alpha plus beta equals to b. So this implies alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a. Now the third term, let us equate the coefficients. So alpha beta and k over here. The constant term is k into alpha beta and the constant term over here is c. So we will be writing k into alpha beta equals to c. Now k value is from over here a. So a into alpha beta equals to c. This implies alpha beta equals to c by a. Now students, we got alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a. So we can write alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a. Now minus b is the coefficient of the x term. So we can write minus coefficient of x divided by a. A is the coefficient of x square. So coefficient of x square. Again alpha beta we are getting as c by a. So this c is the constant term. So we can write over here constant term A is the coefficient of x square, so we will be writing over here coefficient of x square. Now this is only the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. Let us go to the cubic polynomial.